Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm going to talk about the ties that binds too. So if you saw my first review on book 1, now book 2 is out. It just came out recently, last week sometime. Forgive me, I'm very nasally. I'm recovering from the flu. Yes, I know I'm always sick. So, but yeah, that's another question, another time. Anyway, ties that binds too. Oh my God, guys, this book was everything. Let me tell you everything. I mean everything. Everything. I don't know how D.A. Young's gonna top book 3 with this one, because this book 2 had me on edge. Yes, it was that intense. Okay, so let's start. The book started out 5 months after Billy left. Remember, in book 1, Billy left because of a misunderstanding she had with damn it, not Harley, Harley's brother. Oh God, I'm having brain fart. Anyway, Billy left because of that misunderstanding. Ransom, there you go. She left because of some misunderstanding, right? So 5 months, Harley's Ransom been whoring around, sleeping with this one, that one, going through the motion. Harley's mom, Claudia, can't stand Billy, so she's had all this stuff going on, right? So books 2 started out where he's still hoeing around. Lo and behold, he had to go on his mission. His father sent him on this mission, and then he had to go. He ended up in California. So he's in California where Billy is, right? So he's like, oh, maybe he didn't know for sure where exactly in California she was, but he had an idea. So he ended up being in the same school that she was. He saw her in a play and everything. So he wasn't going to approach her and nothing, but he did eventually. And then he saw that her best friend, the guy best friend, Ken is still in love with Billy, right? So that's how they got back together. That's their rekindling, right? But before they rekindled, I gotta tell you, Harley was in California because he followed Billy there. Him, Pitch, and Digger. We already know we don't like Pitch and Digger, right? They're bad influence on Harley. And lo and behold, they were even worse influence when it comes to California situation. Because remember why they went there for Barrera? Yes. So that was a whole nother issue. So they was there. He was stalking Billy. He is so obsessed with her because of whole Ransom had her, and what is so special about her that Ransom want her, all this stuff. So he was really like out of it, right? Around the same time, remember Angie? Angie's the other best friend for Billy. So Angie bumped into, I think it was, I'm not sure if it's, I think it's Pitch she bumped into, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever, and turned around. That Digger said, yo, where's Harley? So she's like, I recognize that voice and that name. So she looked around and she saw Digger and Pitch, so they were running after her. So lo and behold, she got out of town. She was like, that's it. She ran in a taxi and got out. So she ended up sending Billy some song and dance, saying, I'm sorry, I'm not coming back to school. I still hold up the promise that we made and everything, right? So that's the rough story of the California incident with Billy, Harley, Angie, and Ken, right? So that's their story. So now, let's get to the real juicy part of it. Ransom and Billy. Ransom saw Billy again at, I think it was a basketball game she was at for Ken. And she was like, okay, she was there to support him. But Ken was like all lovey-dovey on her. So she was like, no, I'm not having it. Anyway, lo and behold, she left by herself, and then Ransom followed her home. So Ransom followed her home, and they had this, they had not an argument, but like, it was a full talking and everything was going on. Like, okay, what's up? What's this? What's that? So they talked the whole time, right? And I thought it was so freaking sweet. It was like the best talk ever. They made up, and he ended up spending Thanksgiving with her family, right? So that's everything. Ransom and Billy made up. Harley and is all in this mess, right? So now they made up. He stayed in Thanksgiving with her family and whatever. So they decided that they're going to spend Christmas together with his family in New Mexico. Lo and behold, Barrera is a conniving little thing. I don't know, I guess to prove a point to the boys, which is Harley, Digger, and Pitch, that he means business. 2 of his henchmen, I don't know what they did, but they did something that pissed Barrera off, and they killed one of the guys' mother and sister. Yes, and stuffed them in a bag. Oh my God, it was crazy. Anyway, Pitch made a deal with the devil, which is Barrera. So something's going on with that. We don't know the full story of what happened, but something's up with that. So that's the end of Barrera and and that story for now. So lo and behold, now we're back in New Mexico. Remember, forgive me if I cannot pronounce her name right. Her name is Lorielli. I'm not even sure. But she is Rage's partner. Remember, they're both undercover ATF agents, right? They're trying to take down the Ransom Dad's crew. So lo and behold, this girl, she's like, oh, she came to have, she wanted to intercourse with Rage, but Rage wasn't feeling it. Anyway, Billy called and Billy interrupted the conversation. So she went in the room and she found a fingernail. The fingernail belonged to, guess who? Claudia. Remember from book 1, right? So yes. So she found a fingernail. So she's already scorned, jealous, like what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So she took it out on him and she was like, oh, you cheated on me, you this, you that, you're leaving the force, all of that. So she was like real upset, like bitter, like serious bitter. This trick, you would not believe the crap she did in this book. I wanted to strangle her, but you know what? Karma's a bitch. She gonna get hers. Yes. So, lo and behold, this trick kidnapped Digger. She kidnapped Pitch, had them do her dirty work by kidnapping Billy when she came to visit New Mexico, right? Rage found out because Rage saw the vehicle that she used, because it turned out that Misty, that is one of the stripper from the club, the whorehouse, I think, I'm not sure. She's an undercover ATF agent as well. So there's 3 of them there. So she in a borrowed Misty truck and mini truck, and turned out that Rage called her and said, what did you do, blah blah blah. So Minnie basically spilled the beans, and she really didn't know what Lorelai's plan was, but she told him everything that happened, and he was like, oh hell no. So Rage called his head of the department and found out and told her that to put an arrest warrant out for Lorelai and all that stuff. Lorelai found out that it was Claudia that was that cheated on that Rage had sex with. So she was so bitter after she did all her Range and Pitch did Digger and Pitch did their dirty work, right? She went to Slade and told Slade that they were having an interview. Yo, this girl, let me tell you, I was like shocked. I wanted to strangle her in this book. I really, really wanted to strangle her. Anyway, she did that, and then in the end, she ended up talking to Barrera and Vega. Vega from book 1, if you remember, they had killed his sister by accident. Well, Harley did by accident because he was high. So there's going to be a whole bunch of turmoil coming in book 3. You guys, you have to read book 2. I didn't tell you a lot of stuff. I gave you a lot of stuff, but I didn't tell you a lot of stuff. There was more stuff in that book. Please check it out. Ties That Binds. This book is so, like, it's just there. Like, it really had me on pins and needles. My anxiety was up. Like, it was just there. She did a phenomenal job. You guys, you will really, really love it. If I love book 1, I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with book 2. I'm on edge because book 3 is going to be fire. If book 2 was this intense and this is what happened, I cannot wait to see what book 3 has in store for us. So you guys check it out. D.A. Young did a great job. Ties That Binds too. Let me know what you think, guys. Bye.